here I really recommend if you consider me is someone that working more than 10 years than you never trust the software. Because the software actually has a lot of assumptions behind it, and sometimes if we don't dig in deep enough, we never know the assumption that valid for our case or not. If we just dump in the data, click the button, and like a black box, the result coming out, and we use it, that terrible, wrong way of doing things. So everything had to start with the data analysis first. You have to build your own concept inside your mind before you actually try to apply the software to make the concept become something numerical or be audited by other people. Basically here in digital management. That is something that when I work with Lobsa, as a chief geoscientist, we always tell our team to do so. So for data analysis, we start with the core data. If you have the core data investment, that will be great. But many times you cannot find operator who want to do core investment. The reason is simple: time consuming and cost. You will work with maybe with conventional lot, and sometimes we don't have the lucky of have full suite. We will missing some lot. So that in reality you have to deal with that, and later I will show you how we can predict some lot based on other. And of course, if you have the image, the whole image, that will be great. Look at different way of doing data analysis. The plot can be the one way. You look at the wild data to see how it matches with the core data analysis. Some basic, very basic analysis data you need to look at first. Then beautiful plot, and I'm not sure if you ever seen this kind of plotting, because it was released last year. We try to do statistics of many core data investment from Vietnam and also from Sudan. So coming up with this overlay lines. This will divide or plot into three main types. That is granite, and granite. So basically, if you plot the well data, you can at least identify what type method that the well system comes through. Of course, it is the quantitative only. If you want to confirm it, at least you have. I think it is the best if we can take core. If you don't have core, maybe the cutting now can help with the petrography analysis, but it never be very correct. Then the next step will be try to build the model, publish on versus my model. So it is in answer the question. So basically, we try to do forward modeling. We try to understand what the look in this form if the methodology model is ready. Then now it becomes a lot of mathematics. I don't want to go into detail here, but what we are different from the old technology is we have much more mathematical genius doing software development now, and the key thing is computing power now is much better than 10 years before. So sometimes we just try every method. I'm not sure if you find with this kind of what is IT development. So basically, code tiếng Việt nó là backup, còn là mình quét hết quá trình đó. Đơn giản quy trình nó không là không bao giờ đúng hay là giả thiệt quan trọng mà cái chỉ là tất cả. So I explain for our fellow students. So after that, we can calculate the P total and P secondary. I'm going to pick on this one that is going to detail interpretation. And it is a the nice thing about calculating the fracture velocity. Basically, this parallel conductivity model that is continuous. Then we do the estimation. Because if you know that the resistivity of the fracture runner is very high, so basically the first person to this one. And the beauty of this approach is if we familiar with parallel conductivity method, you think it valid for estimation of fracture Boltzmann. I'm looking for the answer. It called in the Machiavellian method if you want to check on the book. No, it doesn't, because for the parallel resistivity model, it requires the fracture should be perfectly planar and parallel. But in reality, we always have the buck system associated with this fracture plane. Then by doing this kind of iteration, like reservoir simulation, you do conversion. You not only can correct the assumption, but also can break down the porosity from the fracture itself and the bucket associated with that. I just recap here the reason why you need to remove the bucket, because the bucket contributes to the oil test, but it not contribute to the well performance. The permeability itself is coming from fracture connectivities, not the bucket connectivities. And the rock itself, in terms of density, is also not that big, so it's not connected in 3D. If you see what I mean. It's some kind of big here, big over there. 100 meters away, but it never connected into one volume. Back to the interesting about the water residual water circulation. What I want to show you here, sorry. I think it's remove the slide from the. Anyway, for water residual water circulation, my colleague, Sir Peter Petroleum, can go into detail if we have time. I will move up in the fracture community.
I have a small question related to estimation probability. How can which kind of equation and what the foundation to estimate probability in fluctuation based on the geophysics data?
For probability estimation, we support two methods. The first method is coming from imperial equation from the Soviet, because they have the core data, so they just plot it out. That, like I said, that is empirical. So it coming from the statistics. And the second method, that is recently we support the year-end estimation approach. For this, that is very well known from literature. That is from Nelson. He's doing a lot of classification. If you're familiar with Taiwan, 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 but Nelson classification. This one is for us, for Taiwan.
So it means fracture spacing between the open fracture, open.
Yeah. That is the. Of course, we have to reduce the uncertainty in terms of the fracture distribution. Here we're talking only for open fractures.
But the thing is, the feasibility porosity, right?
Yeah.
It depends on the open of fracture. It means that there are two variables, S and P. So it means that two dependent variables. It one the same equation. So is there any disturb or maybe any uncertainty or maybe improper? Because usually equation is independent variable, right?
Yes. Okay, to answer the question, I think I need to explain a bit here. Our approach here that the pressure spacing we take from the borehole base data. And for the porosity here, actually we using the previous method that calculate from the conventional log. And in reality, two things physically have related to each other, independent of each other. For some other people, maybe they can actually use the pressure spacing multiply it with the aperture, for example, to get the velocity. The good thing if we calculate the permeability using this method is it very similar to the modeling approach. So basically using that, we will have the consistent estimation what the porosity between the interval location and interval space. That is much, how to say, we can say that is more advantage compared to the previous one. Because if we use only based on the log data, we have some porosity and permeability estimation from the log. And how to calculate it in interval space, we need some calibration. Because we are talking about different permeabilities, one is from the log and one is from the water. Very quick on this one. So basically we have atlas that is established by the solution to see who a block is called in the flow zone. So you can see this is the composite design, and I want to go back to this one. We see here the water saturation, the residual water saturation, that is totally filtered. And until now, the expert professional is actually looking on this. But what we can say here is the match between the permeability calculation and the residual water saturation. Whenever the high permeability is low, the residual water saturation is very low, somewhat equal to from 5 to 10%. But when we do the big microfracture, the water saturation itself can increase up to 50 or 70%.
Mr. John, can you stay for a while so that our doctor will deliver our gift of appreciation?
Cảm ơn Trung rất là nhiều. Trung vừa tài trợ cho khoa một phần mềm rất là nổi tiếng và đây là một kỷ niệm nhớ 5 năm mà hy vọng là năm tới thì tiếp tục là tài trợ và hỗ trợ cho khoa.
As following our sessions, and now we would like to invite Mr. Ngô Quý Khánh, account coordinator from the airport Vietnam, who will deliver his presentations about reservoir monitoring overview.
Xin chào tất cả các bạn sinh viên. Cái mà Weatherford sắp tới giới thiệu, Chris sẽ giới thiệu là cái cách đo các cái thông số ở dưới giếng. Trước hết là xin cảm ơn ban tổ chức, đã đi biểu diễn bách khoa, các bạn sinh viên đã đến Việt Nam dự. Thì cái reservoir monitoring này là cái thiết bị của Weatherford đang được dùng nhiều trên thế giới mà Việt Nam cũng đã bắt đầu sử dụng nhiều. Xin mời ông Chris sẽ chia sẻ một số cái thông tin về thiết bị của Petroleum. Chris, please.
Okay, good afternoon. My name is Chris from Petroleum. Today we want to talk about well monitoring from Petroleum. So, Petroleum's technology, we have a lot of downhole sensors for reservoir monitoring. We have proven track record of more than 1,000 wells over the world. And we have very experienced and highly trained teams to do the installation. real-time data. We have a complete integrated sensor database. Production optimization, we also do consultation for data. It's also very cost effective compared to. So what is Omniwell monitoring? It is a big range of product. It consists of artificial lift, one of them, CBM, program method, gas storage, high pressure, high temperature, heavy oil ozone recovery, intelligent or smart well, phase monitoring, shale, multi-stage fracturing, subsea data interface. So, developer has installed more than 4,000. These are the countries that we operate in. We are manufacturing in US and well sensors. There is electronic sensing, optical sensing. For the electronic, we have two types of strain gauge, S4 and M1. We also have watts gauge, for the WMV. Optical sensing, we have glass scale, red rating, pressure temperature gauge, and array temperature sensing. Alex data for high temperature. Acoustic sensors, seismic sensor, and distributed temperature sensor. For the electronic sensing, we can do pressure, temperature, and vibration sensor up to 150 degrees C and 16,000 psi. For this one, we have installed about 3,000 types of gauges. For the optical sensing, we have a pressure temperature gauge, multi-point temperature arrays, full bore multi-phase flow meter, multi-component intra-seismic, distributed temperature sensing. And the optical sensors can go up to 300 degrees C, 30,000 psi. We have installed more than 5,000 sensors over. So for artificial lift monitoring, we will provide you directly between your reservoir and the lift system. It provides you with a critical window to make changes on your optimization, on your assets. It is also a quick and accurate problem identification. This will ensure that your assets have long-term. So for the electronic sensing, these are the types of models that we have. First one is the S-Pod, it's a strain sensor, E1. M-Pod 2, you can go one sensor, two sensors, or 16 sensors. For the M-Pod 3, you can either have one sensor, two sensors, or 6 sensors. For the flux gauge is either single sensor or four sensors in a single This will be the next generation for the electronic sensing. There's a compact design, very small. You can use it for the parts and the strain gauges of the parts. It also has a wireless connectivity, so you can support things like 3G or mobile network. There's enough storage to hold few years of data. You can put it in a safe or hazardous area. It runs at very low power and is at a very reduced cost. This is what the card looks like inside. It's a download interface card. It is compliant for subsea. You have a web interface. You can use serial RS-422, RS-485. You can use Ethernet with TCP/IP. There's a power protection in case you have power separation. And the gauge interface will support subsea and drive. This is for high temperature. It's used for the 150C import gauge. It includes multi-drop pressure, temperature, and also vibration sensing. This is good to be used with ESP pump, so you can measure the pump intake and discharge, production, and the pump vibration. It also maintains high performance. The new dual sensing gauge comes with pressure, temperature, and vibration, and has been available since 2013. So for the optical one, using fiber optics, this is how the pressure temperature gauge looks like. This is how the flow meter looks like. Optics. This is our seismic sensor. It can be installed on the tubing or on the DC. This is a distributed temperature sensing. You can see the well profile, temperature well profile of the well. So for the fiber optic sensors, we have more choices than the electronic. For the gauges, you can put 4 pressure temperature gauge, single fiber optics, 18 temperature sensors, so you can fix the temperature and the PT, single fiber, 1 pressure gauge,